It's time to talk about your exciting new business journey. 2 in 5 Americans want to start one. So, should you start a new business journey? Often our listeners ask, is it important for my business to be unique? Let's turn to our guest to find out how they decided that their business was unique and in what ways. So, welcome to the show, John. Tell us a little bit about how your business is unique.
Well, thanks so much. And I'm really honored to be here with both of you, and certainly honored for all the people that are willing to be adventurers. Starting a new business is kind of like going on an Indiana Jones crusade, when you're looking for that secret treasure. And the uniqueness, the uniqueness is a great question because I think it's both. I don't think people have to be unique. If you're best in your industry, you don't really have to be unique. So I would encourage people that want to do something just that everyone else is doing, just do it better. And I think you can be successful.
That's great. Well, thank you very much for that. Elena, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
So good to have you here. So what's unique about your business?
So Nijma M, we are a luxury jewelry designer label, and we specialize in what we like to call modernly opulent fine jewelry. And we create capsule collections made from solid gold and with an emphasis on sustainability practices as well.
That's great. Well, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Robert, welcome to the show. Tell us about what you think is unique about your business and why it's important.
So good to be here. Thanks so much. I'm an art dealer, and but my background is as an academic, as an art historian, and I when I entered the field, there may have been many people doing the same thing that I was doing, which is specializing in old master paintings, old European paintings. But as the world has changed and people who collect tend to go more and more into the contemporary world, I found myself being left as a unique person. There are other people who do similar things to what I do, but I've stayed with my first love, and really what I know most about.
That's great. Great. Elizabeth, tell us about your uniqueness.
Where to start? Well, I do have to agree with John. Every time somebody does something, they're going to do it different than anybody else ever did it, no matter what it is. I mean, I have a lot of different things going on, but one thing I do have is a website I've been working on for a while, and I'm going to put information together in a different way than it's being done right now and make it accessible in a slightly different way. So I think that's going to be what's unique about that proposition.
That's great. Kenya, what are your thoughts? What do you think is unique about what you do?
Well, I think, I consider myself a marketer, right? And there's a lot of marketers that are out there in the marketplace. One of the things that I try to help brands and businesses do is focus on their creative strategy, right? So similar to what you were saying about your jewelry line, and similar to what you were saying about your art gallery, and similar to what you were saying about your online directory, right? All of that comes down to how the consumer is going to connect to that content. So here at iHeart, I work with a lot of different businesses and brands to help them kind of fine tune what their creative looks like, right? And really formulate that in a way that helps them stand out, but it also helps them generate ROI on anything that they're putting out from a creative asset standpoint.
Well, that's really great. I'm Richard Gearhart, and I'm the founder of Gearhart Law, and we're an intellectual property law firm. And one thing that we do that's unique is we sponsor a radio show. Not too many law firms are doing that. But I also think that our relationships with our clients are unique. So everybody at the firm has their personality and their way of interacting with the clients. And so I think that's what makes our services unique, are the personal relationships that we have with our clients.